Yo, what's up guys and welcome back to the channel, and today we are doing another creating new football shirts episode. This time we're doing it on our first Chilean, our first team from Chile, and it's Colo Colo. It's the biggest team from Chile. They've won their competition like 33 times, I believe, which is like almost 20 times more than second place. It's insane how well they've done in the league, and I was kind of surprised when Statesman asked me to do them. I was kind of, like I said, I was kind of surprised, but in a good way. I really like the fact that we've finally gotten some recognition for some South American teams, and I really like making these shirts. So once again, let me know what teams you want to see in this series next, and let's get into the video. Now, for this Colo Colo home kit, they basically always use a white home kit, which always looks fine. If you just have a completely white kit, it will definitely look alright. You can't really go wrong with just a white shirt. One thing they do though is that they do have some black shorts, which I didn't really realize yet. So I was trying to find a good look for this kit, of course, and I was thinking, maybe I should make the sponsor and the manufacturer red, just like the numbers on the back, but I just felt like it didn't really look right. Like with the sponsor and manufacturer being black, it just looked a lot better. I do think the numbers on the back look great though. So I finally changed the shorts to black, added the coloring from the manufacturer to be white, I believe, or red. Red I did. And then I eventually, I just used the same pattern that I used a while back for some shirts. It's the liquid pattern, and I just think it looks really good when you just have a basic white shirt on it. It just looks nice. This is the home kit that we made today, and I'm sorry if I sound a bit weird, but I have a tiny bit of a cold, so I will probably stop recording up random points and talk over it differently. And now for the away kit. So what Colo Colo usually do for their away kit is just a black shirt with white shorts, basically. It's just the colors from the home kit just inverted. And I like the idea, so I decided to still go with it. So what I did for the away kit is I wanted to really use the fade that they've used. Like I don't think they've used it, but I kind of just want to use a fade over from black to white because I really like the look. Really, I don't really have a different reason for it. I just really like the look. And there was something that I wanted to do with this kit. I really wanted to add a pattern onto the black part of the shirt, and basically have the white parts just go straight over it. I then found this stripy pattern, and it brought me to an idea where I could just, because they have used stripes in the past for like the third kit or the second kit, they have used stripes. Their away kit from this season is a kit with just one stripe. So what I did here is I basically made these stripes be on top of the shirt. I then added another gradient on top of those stripes, which gave this weird effect, which I think looks really good. Like, I really like this look. So I still didn't really feel like it. I felt like it was missing something, but as soon as I added patterns or anything else, it just looked weird in my opinion. So even though I tried a lot of them, look at it, it just looks weird, really. Even when I added the exact same patterns on top of the different parts of the kit itself, yeah, I just didn't really like the way this looked. So I did try a lot with this, really. Like I tried many patterns that just, it never really worked, to be honest. I tried it differently, with basically the pattern going across the white part of the shirt, but it just didn't work at all. So after a long ass time of just trying to get a pattern on top of it, I decided to not, you know what, we're not going to put a pattern on top of it. I'm going to change the collar and the sleeve cuffs a tiny bit, with it basically to just have the colors of the logo. With the same, we did the same thing with the home kit, but then we had black and red, and now we have white and blue, which are also, of course, the colors of the badge. And this away kit, I think, looks gorgeous. I really like it. I genuinely really like the effect it has with the stripes. And now onto the third kit. And for the third kit, I decided to go with a red coloring, which they used quite a lot. They use it quite a lot, like their away kit from this season is red. Their third kit from like the last few seasons have mostly been red. So I just think we should be making a red kit today. And for this kit, I kind of was looking at the city of Makul where they play. I don't know if I said that correctly. I'm sorry if I didn't. And I kind of wanted to do something with stripes, but yeah, I just immediately thought, no, I'm not going to do that. Then I realized, well, Makul is close by to a lot of mountains, so I decided to once again add this mountain graphic, which I haven't used in a while, but I have used quite a bit. And the reason to why I use it is because it's so good. It just looks so darn good. If I could have made this with the exact mountains that are near Makul, I would have done it, but I can't really, so I decided to just add this. Then I decided to go back with the fade and basically keep the gradient alive, which we also of course used in the away kit. I just added it onto the bottom of the shirts to make it look like the mountains overlap into the shorts that are of course black. And this is just a look, isn't it? This just looks really nice. I then tried to change the look of the collar. Didn't really work though, so I just went with a retro looking color. Give it an outer look. The outer part, made that black. Added a white line across that, which isn't white yet, but now it is. And then I kind of just went for this black and white look on the sleeve cuffs and collar. As you can see, I'm really trying to make it work on the collar itself. Just made the outline white eventually. And then I added the piping on the sleeve cuffs, and I just made the end of that white with the rest of it being black. And then realized that the socks were still kind of weird, so I just decided to delete the 3 stripes and made the socks black. And well, that is how we ended up with the third kit. And you could have said this is the end of the video, but if you haven't been on my channel before, you don't know what's happening now. What we do at the end of every single episode, it's pretty simple. We basically do a ranking from the shirts that I like the least to the one that I like the most from the shirts that I made today. And you guys let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it. Basically, we're all going to rank the shirts. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Let me know what teams I should do next. And let's get straight into the ranking with number 3. And number 3 was pretty hard because I do like all of the shirts. But the third place goes to the third kit. And I'll be honest, like I said before, I really like the shirt, but I don't know why. I just think it's a bit, it's not as good as the other shirts are in my opinion. Even though I do really like it, it's just not on par with the rest of them. It would have been higher up in probably a lot of other lists, but today is third place. But second place was also really hard because I do really like the home kit. I really like the home kit. It's just the fact that first place is really good. Really good. I like the fact that the black and red work really well together on the sleeve cuffs and the socks. And it's basic, but sometimes a basic kit is good enough to be really high up in the list. And well, I already said what first place was going to be. First place is of course the away kit, and it's just beautiful in my opinion. I really like it. I already said a lot of things about this kit, so I'm gonna make it short. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Let me know what teams I should do next, because I genuinely do almost every team that has been commented so far. and I'll see you around in a bit. Good. Bye.